Everyone dreams of living well. But before the emptiness of life that comes unexpectedly, we ask, what am I living for? Some people stick to achievement to relieve their emptiness, while others are caught up in the temporary stimulation of alcohol, games, gambling, and sex. At Harvard University, more than 90% of the students said they experienced depression. A void that is not easily resolved. How can we be free from this? Martin Seligman, the pioneer in the field of positive psychology, said that a few factors are necessary for a meaningful life of well-being, with positive feelings being highly valued. Positive feelings are determined by how often you feel satisfaction, hope, kindness, and gratitude in your life. In other words, if you're good at experiencing positive emotions, you're more likely to be well-being. Seligman has been pondering this for a long time, and he has done various studies and experiments to come up with a formula for the ability to experience positive emotions. Ability to experience positive feelings equals natural tendency 50%, plus life situations 10%, plus self-controlled autonomy 40%. According to Seligman, the ability to experience positive emotions is about 50% natural. A person born with a blunt personality has less positive feelings, such as cheerfulness, compared to someone with a bright personality. But there's a factor as important as the natural tendency. It's called the situation of life and the autonomy to control oneself. All of this can be improved through training and learning, says Seligman. But the message from the situation in life section is surprising. The living situation is specifically about money, marriage, age, educational background, and region, with only 10% of them making up for well-being. Even if you work hard to completely alter all of these external conditions, you'll only be 10% happier. Thus, what is more important in learning is the self-controlled autonomy, which makes up 40%. It is an attempt to optimistically look on the past, the future to come, and most of all, the present. In short, a person who tries to be optimistic is always so, or generally considered to be so, when experiencing a good thing, while the bad thing is considered to have happened occasionally. But the pessimistic person is the opposite. When experiencing a good thing, he considers it as being lucky occasionally, and when something goes wrong, he devalues himself by saying, "I always fail." So it is good to think that when you put together a good way to practice optimism, it is good to think that it has an effect on the long term and is universal. When a bad thing happens, you should think of it as something temporary. Do you want to break free and live a truly meaningful life of well-being? Keep this in mind. Positive feelings are never created naturally. Much can be changed as an acquired study and training. Let us continue to be optimistic about the past, present, and future, with the belief that we can control ourselves.